Hello guys, let's look at KCSE Predictor series, that is Computer Studies Practical Predictor. We shall tackle Microsoft Access and Microsoft Word, that is database and Microsoft processing, that is, word processing, sorry for that. Now, we have the first question of which I'm testing normalization in database. You are managing customer orders for a retail store. Below are the details of customers and their orders. You are required to create a database in Microsoft Access that contains this information as the instruction below the table. So here we shall tackle this question as required. So we have the customer ID, customer name, phone number, order ID, order date, item purchased, quantity, and unit price. So after feeding the data, you are supposed to create two separate tables, orders table and customers details table, then key in the data accordingly. That one will be 20 marks. Remember, you shall have created a database called the big store. So we have created our database big store. So we need to go ahead and create the table. So here we shall create the customer ID. The customer ID. This is our primary key and text. Then we have the customer name. We shall have the customer name, guys. Then we shall have phone number. We shall have the phone number of the recipient or of these guys. So phone numbers again will be text. So this is the skeleton of the form of the table. Sorry. So here we call it customers. This is customer details. You save things as they are. So I close this one. Again, I go to create table design. I'm creating the second table. The second table shall have the order ID as the primary key. The order ID again here. Then we shall have our foreign key, that is customer ID as customer ID as our foreign key. So we shall not put the primary key icon. Then we shall go ahead and have the order date. The order date. This is date and time. And guys, here I need to put the correct date and time format. So DD stroke MM stroke YYYY. This means day, month, year format. Then we have item purchased. Item purchased. Then we shall have the quantity. Then this quantity is number. Don't forget that, guys. We have this extra field. Delete it. Then we shall have the unit price. The unit price is currency. That means we shall have a field called total payable or total amount. Total amount payable. Can have such a field. Or later on, you can still create such a field in query. Let me just do it in query. That one will be another skill to learn. So we shall have the orders table. Guys, after doing this, I have already typed this data to save on time. So I'll just go to this point here and take the customers. So I copy, then I can just paste it here from Excel like that. So I cross this one, guys, then go to orders. This is the orders ID, orders table, sorry. Again, I can just go to where orders is, take the data, copy, go to where this stuff is, I highlight, then paste. You see now I have my data fixed. From here, you may go ahead and create a relationship just by going to database tools, relationships. Then right click here, say show table. Double click customers table, double click orders table. Then from here guys, you can drag the primary key. You can drag the primary key to the foreign key. So I need to do that by taking the customer this one to this and try to see whether there exists a relationship. You see now there is a relationship of one to many. So save that one. Once you save that one, you go back to the question. The next thing is that we are done with part A and part B. So create a query called amount payable and use it to display total amounts for item purchased. That means quantity times unit price. So I just go to create query design, double click. Then here I just drop order ID, customer ID, order date, item purchased, quantity. Then from here, I need to do a calculation here. So I'll just come to this point, guys, here, and put total. You can just call it total amount. Then put a full colon. Then put a square bracket. Time we have the unit price. I've forgotten to drop that one. So first of all, we shall go back here and drop unit price. Otherwise, we shall get a parameter error. So total amount, full colon, unit price. Unit price, guys, time is quantity, like that. Then always tick this one. That means show. So I save this query of mine as instructed, amount payables. Then I just go to design and run. You see now, guys, everything is perfect. 500 times 10 is 5,000. So we proceed to the next question. The next question is that create a query to display amounts that are greater than 40,000 but less than 55,000. So it should be between here, greater than 40K and less than 55,000. So here you can just copy this. So copy, then paste. So this one you can just call it hikes. Then go to design view. Here we need the values, the total. So I just go to this point here and then type greater or equal to 40K and less or equal to 55, 1, 2, 3, like that. That is the criteria that I'm supposed to type there. Then save and then run. You see, you shall only get 50K. On the other hand, you can use between this and this. Somebody else may just use between. Instead of using this one, somebody comes here and types between 40,000 and 55,000. It will bring the same results, home view. You see now, it gives you the same results. Then we proceed, guys, to the next question. The next question is that design a bar chart showing the item purchased and unit prices. So we can achieve that. Call the report comparisons. So we can do that. We can just head to that one. So just go to this point, go to create. You're supposed to go to create. Then you go to, you're supposed to first of all to create a blank report. So design, report in design. Then you drop your report on the detail section. So I just need to go to this point here in the detail section. So I go to design, then take the report icon, this one, report, the chart, sorry for that, chart icon, then draw the chart icon. Here I choose what I want to use. I want to use a query. And since I have not created a query in here, I can use any of these. Like I can use this one, that is the total amount payable. So I just go to next, then choose the item purchased, then I choose unit price. Then next, from here, I need to choose the bar chart. So I click on next. like that. Then here, you just click on next again, then finish. Click on finish and wait. So once you do this, so you will be brought to this point. This is to show you that you have already created the chart successfully. So what you need to do is to save it. So you save the chart. Once you save the chart, you just execute to see it the way it is supposed to be. So our chart here is called comparisons. So you just save comparison. You see comparisons is here. So you just need to double click it to see it working. So when you double click, this is what you have. And that shows that you have successfully created your chart. So we proceed to the next question. The next question is that create a report to display customer name, phone number, item purchased, order date, quantity, and unit using report. Calculate that is, you calculate the total payable amount and save it as purchases. So you just cross this one, then go again, create, go to report wizard. Here you choose the fields, and because we have not combined the fields, we need to create a query first. So create, go to query design, have the customers and orders. Here we need the customer name and phone number. Here we need the item purchased, order date, quantity, unit price. Then you can just save it as query one, or just call it purchases, no worry. Now you can execute to see whether it's running. You can see it's running perfectly. That means you shall now create your report perfectly. So create, go to report wizard, go to purchases, send everything to your right hand side, next. Here you can choose landscape, next, then finish. Now this is our report, guys. So once you look at this one, this is our report, but we need to have the last part calculating the total payable. So you go to design view, you can go to design view, you can remove this. Once you go to design view, you can reduce the sizes. Like now, you can reduce the sizes of the item. So this one you can reduce, and these ones you bring them this way. This one you can just pull it again a bit to have the dates displayed. Then here, again, phone numbers are too large. These ones are too large. You can just reduce these ones so that you pull, you get space here. Now, the next thing you're supposed to do is to put a text box. Design, you take this one, written A, B. You draw it here. So I'll draw it here and remove its label here. So I want to calculate my total here. Now, my total equals to square bracket, unit price, cross the square bracket, time is quantity, cross the square bracket. Click outside, anywhere outside, then you can make this vivid by going to format, then give it a white color and bold to see it. Then go home, view, review your report. You see now it has calculated whatever the examiner wants. But the examiner has told us to put on the footer our admission number, our index number and our name. So you use a label, A, this one, A. So my name here, I write my name, Child, the computer guy. Then I write my phone number 0799027371. You see now I have written this, then I can just give it a clear finish to be vivid, bold. I need it to be color black, not really white, and size something like size 14. So after doing this, you can also give this one a clear finish. Go to format, give it a vivid color. Then guys, save your work and view. You see now I have done the necessary. So the next question is to print. To create a form using the customer details table for customers data entries, save it as customers. So we are creating customers form with a sub form from the same. So what you do is just go to create, then form wizard. This time round, set everything from the customers table to your right hand side. Click on OK. Here, leave it columnar, finish. Now this is what I have. Once I have this one, I need to draw the subform down here. So I go to design view and then increase the size of my details section. On the other hand, you can also put this one to just like I have done. You can just give it a clear finish just to make your work nice, like that. Then you can like that. Then you can take it somewhere there. You can reduce the sizes, like now the phone number. That way you can give it a clear finish just to be professional. Customer ID search. Then now I bring my subform here. Just drag this table here. It will launch the wizard. Then from here go to next. We have customer subform, finish. It will bring this, remove this label, then pull this up. Also you can give these ones a clear finish. This one you can give it a clear finish just like we have done to the others. Just go to this point, have them given the color, edit this one accordingly like a professional student in IT, like that. Again, these ones reduce the sizes just like we have done in the previous stuff. This one we need to have them somewhere there, like that. Then now take this back to where it was, like that. Now after doing this, you preview what you have. You realize that I have created a subform, but it is displaying only one person, whereas I have around 6. So go back to design view, click the subform, go to design, go to property sheet. You see linked master field, linked child field. Delete this, leave them blank, like that. Save your work, Control S. Then these ones, just take them to, sorry, undo. Thank God we have undo, like that. So just go to file, view. You see now I can see everything at a glance. This is what we have called a form and a subform. Guys, I have shown you everything on that. So the last question is just to print our stuff, and that one is very easy. So guys, we can proceed to the next question later on, but for now, thank you very much for watching on that one. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, and also share my videos. Hello guys, now we are proceeding with Microsoft Word question. So using a word processor program, type the following document exactly as it is and save it as good eating habits, 16 marks. So you're supposed to type this document exactly as it is. You can see here we have borrowed. Here we have a 4-line drop cap. Then we have detoxifying in underline and bold, also rastered. And also you can realize if you're very keen enough, this one is bigger than the others. So this one is bigger. When you click on it and then proceed to this point here, you can be in a position to see the size. That is size 13, whereas the others are size 11. So guys, we need to create a new Microsoft Word and then type our stuff. This is data. I've already now typed this. So to put this bold, you just click on it and then hit B or Control B as shown there. Detoxifying here, you just highlight, click B and U. Then it will be borrowed and underlined. On the other hand, rastery, you shall hit B. This is called quick formatting toolbar. If you can't see it, you can just right click. It appears automatically. Now, let's see what the examiner expects of us after doing this. Remember, this one is a 4-line drop cap. So I just go to insert, then I go to drop cap. This time round, I just go to drop cap options. Then here, I click on dropped, then increase this one to 4 lines. Lines to drop 4. I click on OK. So that one is achieved. The next thing is to go to the questions. Copy the above document to page 2 and perform the following tasks. Make the third paragraph from another important here, that is from here, into 3 columns with a line between. So I need to copy this stuff of mine. Control A, Control C. That means that means select all and then copy. I click Control Enter to give me a new page. So I paste my stuff there. Then we have been told this third paragraph to be 3 columns with line between. So I just need to go to up here. I go to layout, then columns. I click on 3. Then I still go back there, click that arrow, but there is this option, more columns. I click on it, then hit on line between, then click on OK. That one is achieved. We proceed, guys, using paragraph 2, apply border and shading as shown below, 5 marks. So just go to the document, that is using which paragraph? From one of the primary. So from one of the primary, this one, I hold it, I click on this one, and I then put borders and shading. You can just go to this point. There are 2 ways of achieving that. You can just check where borders and shading are. We have these are the page border. We need the other one, the border and shading. So I'll show you the simplest method. The simplest method is to go to this point, insert, shape, then you can take this rectangle, draw on top of this, draw on top of that, this data disappears. So once it disappears, as you have clicked this one, there is this button up here, text wrap, just say behind text, text reappears. Again, change this color to white, highlight, from the quick toolbar here, choose white. The first option. Again, you need to put this to black. So I just click on it, go to format, go to shape fill, put your color gray. Then this line is black and borrowed. So you need to go to this point, go to shape outline, go to weight, put decline. Now give it the color black. Go here, change color black. That is the shape outline, give it black. Let me just look at this. This one is a bit grayish, so you need to do something on this. You change this one, format, shape outline, just give it a grayish like that. That one is similar to what we have. So now you have achieved this one, the one the examiner has done here. So insert the heading. We are inserting this heading here, guys. We are inserting this heading. Good eating habits are essential for maintaining overall health and well-being. At the start of the document, and apply the following features. Font size, Castera. Font size, that is font style. Font size 13, borrowed italics, and gray highlight. So we need to come to this point here. You can first of all remove the bullets. If we feel it will give us a headache, so you can just first of all say no bullets, so that you can press enter and put your heading here. So this is our heading. Now you can go again and put your stuff, your drop cap. Here it's dropped 4 lines like that. Now that looks better. Now this heading of ours should be Castera. So here you can just type Castera, hit enter, that is Castera. Then it should be size 13. So here you type 13 and hit enter. Alternatively, you can do it from home here. This is the same stuff that was there. Then again, it should be borrowed italics, and then it should have a gray highlight. So you just come to this point, highlight gray, just highlight with the gray, like that. You see now it has a gray highlight. Then from there, you have your 3 marks. You proceed to this other point here. We have now this data here from this table of ours here. So we are supposed to insert the foreign table at the end of the document exactly as it looks like, 6 marks, then you type this stuff. So you shall count the number of columns are 2, but rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 rows. So you just go to this point. You want to insert it here. So you just go to insert, then you go to table, then you go to draw, and then you just draw the outer skeleton like that. Once you do that, you can go to design and then pick the line style. They are using this, so you can just have this line, replacing the one by drawing on top of it. You see what I'm doing, guys? Here you just undo like that, and then like this. Then we have our 6 stuff. 1, we have another one, 2, we have 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 2. You can just see how it looks like. We have another one here. So again, just go and take this rubber like that. So what we are now left with is just now to have this data. You see now this data, you need to type this data inside this stuff here. So you need to type it there. So I have already now typed that. After typing, you see now I have whatever I have on the other side of this, but this one is somehow fit. So you can right click, then come to out of it like that. You can also reduce this size. You see how I have done it? Grab this one and drag upwards. This one can also be used to carry. In case it misbehaves, just undo. Then the next question, guys, is using the data in the table above, create a column chart. Create a column chart and insert it after the second last paragraph. Assign the correct axes and labels accordingly. 10 marks. So we needed to create a column chart of food and percentage in this document of ours. So we have been told at the end of the second paragraph. So the end of the second paragraph is this one. So here I click on enter. This way I want to insert my chart. So I go to insert chart. Then this dialog box comes. I choose the type of chart, column chart, okay. It will open something like Microsoft Excel, something very similar to Microsoft Excel. So this is where you type your stuff. Like for example, here we have this one. We have vegetables, fruits. So you can just come here and type vegetables. Down there we have fruits. Then we can just check. We have proteins, whole grain proteins. Here we have proteins. Here we have whole grains, and then we have healthy fats. Then these ones you can just delete them since we are not using them. You can delete that. We are using this. We only want to have one. It's called percentage. This one. We have percentage meal. This. We have that one. Percentage meal. So we can have it there. Percentage meal. We have our percentage meal here. So you can also increase this. Our percentage meal, this is this should be here. You can remove this, delete. So we have our percentage meal here. You can just now put it the way it is here. You see now the way it looks like here. You can just have this here, here, like that. We have it there. So if you look at this one, I have my percentage. This is food group. This is food group. That is food group. And then we have our percentage meal. So here I just need to cross these guys, and my chart is there. You can see my chart is there, perfectly done. Then from here, we go and check whether there is any other question. So here, the next question is print page 1 and page 2. Guys, that's how you achieve page 1 and you also achieve page 2. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to like and share my videos.